Introducing the new ONGA ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. ONGA.
Eledami modiamu, Eledami modiamu, mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ jábọ́. Eledami modiamu, Eledami modiamu, mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ jábọ́. Mo wá dúpẹ́ oore àná, bàbá mo dúpẹ́ o. Mo tún dúpẹ́ oore òní, bàbá mo dúpẹ́ o. Mo tún dúpẹ́ oore ọ̀la o. Bàbá mo dúpẹ́ o, bàbá mo dúpẹ́ o, bàbá mo dúpẹ́ o, bàbá mo dúpẹ́ o, bàbá mo dúpẹ́. Tí mo bá jí lórúkọ kùtùkùtù máa dorí mi. Pray for yourself. Mo ṣoríire o, Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Bí mo jí lórúkọ kùtùkùtù máa dorí mi mú. Mo ṣoríire o, Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Mo ṣoríire o, Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Mo ṣoríire o, Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Bàbá mo ṣoríire o, Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o. Bàbá mo ṣoríire o, Ẹlẹ́dàá mi mo dúpẹ́ o.
It's music.
It's dance.
It's culture.
It's cuisine.
It's wellness tips.
It's healthy meals.
It is Ongacious. They're so excited. So you know we're about to say, it is brought to you by ONGA, Mama's Helping Hand.
Introducing the new ONGA ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet. ONGA. ONGA, Mama's Helping Hand.
What do you have today for us on?
I don't know. We did so much. I'm not sure what's going to come up on the screen.
You're making us guess.
Let's watch.
I like this one. This one is simple now. From salsa. Now she's going to be very flexible. Like the potato. Arriba, arriba. Don't worry, after I teach you Spanish. Like potato. Like potato. Like potato beef. Don't give up, don't give up. That's the spirit. Keep the salsa spirit flowing. Hey. In fact, the best salsa dancer, I'm going to be taking you there. We love salsa. Hello. Freakies for the best salsa dancer. And now we have another gift from Most Secret Organics. So if you know that you want We're watching you. I love salsa. If you know you love salsa, you will see it from your waist. If your waist is not moving.
So here's my question. Any music, as long as it's up-tempo, can serve?
Yes, actually. Once you're dancing, sweating, your heart rate increases, then it's a workout. So, but of course, if the music is slow and you're not really breaking a sweat and you're just enjoying the music, it's not likely to do much for you in terms of losing weight, burning calories. It's more of fun. But once the steps are quite fast, you find that your heart rate starts rising, you start sweating, then even though it's dance, it's a workout.
It's not dance, it's fun. Working out is fun. Ongacious will be right back.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with ONGA for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
ONGA.
Our wellness focus for today is healthy eating. And we have Dr. Lekan Adelakun on the line to talk to us about healthy eating. Good day, sir. How are you today?
Very well, thank you.
What is healthy eating?
Well, healthy eating means the food that we eat that is healthy for us. Feeding simply means food, right, that you put in your mouth. So what is healthy? We're talking about food that is good for you, adequate for you at a particular point in time. So that's basically what it means.
So do adults, older people have different nutritional requirements?
Yes, we do, because our needs for nutrition vary as we grow. Lady who is not pregnant, what she needs in non-pregnant state is different from what she needs when she's pregnant. It's different from what she needs when she's breastfeeding a baby. So you can see it's not fixed, it's dynamic. But as we grow older, we stop growing. And what someone like me would need food for is maintenance and repair of wear and tear.
Okay, so what are the effects of not eating healthy?
Yeah, that's malnutrition, like I said. Malnutrition, you are what you eat. Food is critical to health, very, very critical to health, all right? In fact, healthy lifestyle, you want to live long, you want to live well. The first thing you have to look at is your feeding. All right, it's that critical to everybody. So basically, you have to define that you want to eat in our environment, we should eat 3 meals a day, nothing short of 3 meals a day. But you see, abroad, what do you hear? You hear chicken and chips. Chicken and chips, fish and chips. Okay, that means there, the chicken or the fish is the main meal, and the chips is just supportive. But for us here, we want to have a mound of chicken, of chips, or rice, or eba and pounded yam, you understand, and have small protein there. All right, that is not the way it should be. So we have to define what healthy is like. So we are not supposed to load our system with what become baggage on us.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It sounded so mechanical to me when he said, just for maintenance and repair. Very mechanical.
What he's trying to say is that older people don't need as much nutrients as younger people, because younger people are still growing or they have a child growing in them. But once you're an adult, it's more like you've reached the peak of growth. You're not going to grow any more than that. So what you just need is something to eat that would repair, your old cells and keep your body going, as opposed to eating to build up new cells. And so I guess that's what he was trying to say.
Maintenance and repair. And
yes,
then
because every day you have over 10 or sometimes 100 million cells dying and new ones being formed. So you need to continuously feed your body for that process. So yeah, there is a bit of maintenance and repair going on a daily basis.
He mentioned he compared eating outside the country and then within the country. So here's the thing: we are used to, what did he use? The mound of eba and our soup and our 3 or 5 pieces of beef, or the rice and the stew and our chicken or our fish. This is what we eat. This is how we eat. So is he referring to portion control now?
You know, what he's referring to is the fact that we focus more on the carbohydrate, the grain, as opposed to the soup or the protein. Whereas in other countries, in other climes, the protein is, or the soup is the actual meal. Like we say we're eating rice and stew or rice and chicken, but they would say they're eating chicken with rice. And that connotation shows, because a lot of times sometimes people don't even bother to put any protein in their food because they feel the rice is the main food or the eba is the main food. What he's trying to say is that that is not a good way to eat. You need to put more emphasis or focus on the protein because your body needs a lot more of that than we actually eat most of the time. And also the vegetable or the soup. Some people don't do 3 or 5 pieces of meat, they just do just one in the middle of a big mound of rice or eba. And that is not a healthy meal, that's not a balanced meal. You should have at least a quarter of your meal being protein, another quarter vegetables. And then you can have between, some people say even just a quarter should be carbohydrates, but you can do up to half because we are heavy carb people. But for portion control purposes, you should do more of the vegetable and the protein and less of the carbohydrates. That's the swallow or the rice or the yam or the bread.
Wow. Okay. More protein, less carbs. Ongacious will be back.
We want it tasty, we want it creamy, we want it nourishing. Oh, well, cowbell evaporated milk, nourishing my body, tasty creamy on
You
it.
love
Ay,
your
ay, ay,
meal
ay.
deliciously creamy with all the goodness of Vitarich. That's how we've made the new Cowbell Evaporated Milk. Cowbell Evaporated Milk. Evaporated just for you.
Welcome back. You are watching Ongacious. So here's a question. Are you a housewife, a working mom,
Or a bit of both.
or a bit of both? Which is preferable? Which do you prefer? Welcome, Taiwo Adedoyin. How are you today?
I'm good.
Welcome.
Thank
It's
you.
good to see you again.
Thank you.
So talking about housewife versus working mother, who should decide or determine a woman's vocation? Is it solely her prerogative? Is it both her and her husband's decision?
My opinion is that both parties should sit down, even before the marriage, to discuss whether the woman should work or not. Because as soon as you're married, the two are one, and you should be able to flow along the same line of thoughts. For instance, we would assume, well, for me, you know, when with my husband, I will be able to say, it's like when you're married, really, your thoughts sink in to one another. So it's like when a decision is to be made, you'll say, okay, he would say this, this, and this, or she will be able to say this, this, and this. And so in the case of the vocation as well, considering a number of factors, both parties should be able to sit down and decide whether or not the wife should go out to work or stay at home as the homemaker.
What if he marries her while she's working?
Yes, you marry her while she's working, and you know that when you get married to her, you're dating her while she's working, and you know in your heart of hearts that when you come into this home, I don't want you to work. Discuss it before the marriage, so that we are not coming to disagree after marriage to say, but I was working when you met me. How come you're no more? Let everything be plain. My darling, as soon as we get married, you're not working anymore. Is it agreeable to you or not? If it is agreeable, you go ahead. If it is not, then let it be known.
But what about, but where is the place for the woman's career dreams and aspirations? Because these days we have a lot more women working, and I know a lot of super moms. They work and they make the home and they do a great job at it. Why do we have to ask the woman to choose between being a homemaker and being a working woman, a working mom?
It really depends on, the husband. There are some men that don't want their wives to work. Maybe for some of them, for the reasons of raising the children up to a particular age, or for some of them, just for personal reasons. Some men think that I can take care of you. Why do you have to go out for work? To work. So that's why I said it should be discussed before the marriage, because when you discuss, there are no disagreements on this issue. We have agreed. For me, all issues should be discussed. All and every issue should be discussed before marriage. A broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. So it's better to lay all cards on the table.
Talking about, very quickly, I know we're running out of time, but talking about laying all your cards on the table and discussing everything, how does a working woman, who happens to be married, of course, manage the pressures when it comes to financially contributing to the housekeeping?
Well, it depends on the kind of home you're running. I know that issues have, some people have said, some people talk about the joint account kind of thing. Some people say, I have my account, you have your account, and they don't want to do anything, we put money together. It depends on your agreements. It's not anything strict. Well, if your husband can afford it, why not? You don't have to contribute. There are some women that can't afford to really put down anything. The only thing is that the expectation is that you should be able to manage the funds on ground. We're home builders, for crying out loud. So it is expected that whatever is on ground, no matter how little, you should be able to manage it. But if you cannot put down anything, manage what you have. And if you think you can afford to, you can have to read. But it's always, there is no hard and fast rule about it. It's not compulsory. If you can, if you cannot, but if you think that you're lagging behind in some area, the man is lagging behind in some areas and you can help, why not? The two are one. So if you see yourself as one, you not say, my money, your money. It's our money.
A round of applause. Thank you so much. We learned a lot today.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, working and married, or are you home managing the family front? Whichever way you choose, remember, compromise helps, discussion helps, and like Mr. Iwade said, lay your cards on the table. Ongacious will be right back.
Here comes the sun. La, 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 la. Bright sunny day. La, 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 la. The taste and aroma of top tea can leave you feeling good and ready to go, just like sunshine. Top tea also comes in ginger, lemon and lime, and pure black tea. So go ahead, take a sip, and feel the sunshine in every cup.
Top tea, big bags of flavor.
Welcome back. Our guest cook is here, and my stomach is growling. You're welcome, Yetunde.
Good evening. Welcome. It's great to have you.
My pleasure.
The Ongacious studio and the kitchen is merrier with your presence. So of course, you know why we brought you here, Sha.
Yes.
We want to chop your soup.
we have a special someone here today.
Okay.
He's actually the one you are cooking for. We are just freeloaders.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to bring out our special guest.
Okay, ma'am.
And I hope you not be too shy. All right.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our celebrity guest for the week.
Bàbá mo rọwọ́ rẹ nínú ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Bàbá mo rọwọ́ rẹ nínú ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Ayé tí mo wá àtọwọ́ rẹ ni, ìgbà mo bá lọ máa jẹ́ ó ṣẹ̀yìn rẹ. Bàbá mo rọwọ́ rẹ nínú ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Ayé mi dára o. Àbáríga gíga bàbá o ṣé o dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́. Ayé mi dára o mo wá dúpẹ́.
You're very welcome to Ongacious, sir. We're so excited to have you here. Yetunde is just smiling. Okay, so let's move on. Our Ongacious team went somewhere and put together a video for you, sir. Please watch.
Okay.
Ede is a town in Osun State, southwest Nigeria. It lies along the Osun River and at the intersection of roads from Osogbo, Ogbomosho, and Ile-Ife. Ede is one of the most popular Asian towns in Yoruba land. Traditionally, Ede is said to have been founded by Timi.
Ọ̀kan ní olórí àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ Aláàfin ni. Nígbà tí ilẹ̀ yìí gbòòrò tó ṣe kójú Aláàfin ọ̀ka gbogbo ẹ̀, ẹni Aláàfin ni kí Timi ó wá di àárín ìmú láti mójútó ilẹ̀ Aláàfin bí. Nígbà tí Timi dé bí, gbogbo àwọn onísùmọ̀mí tí ń dá àwọn olówó lọ́nà tí wọ́n rí pé alágbára ló wà níbí, wọ́n ń dúró ti Timi bí Ede ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nu. Ede yìí igi tí bàbá náà dé sí lábẹ́ńjọ́ náà lọ́hùn, wọn igi ẹ̀dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń pè é. Ní àtàrà ó kọ igi yìí ni wọ́n ti yọ ní tí ń jẹ́ Ede di òní.
Also, Ede is popular with a high number of educational institutions resident in there, some of which include the College of Education Ede, Federal Polytechnic Ede, Adeleke University, and the Redeemers University. The people of Ede are warm, hospitable, and highly industrious. They are known for their zeal and quest for knowledge. Ede can also boast of great names that have pulled their weights in Nigeria. Men like Isiaka Adeleke, David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, and late Prince Fatai Olagunju, also known as Fatai Rolling Dollar, to mention but a few. Ede is celebrated for its art of drumming, especially the talking drum. This town boasts of skilled drummers, poets, as well as makers of drums. However, cotton milling, cocoa, and palm is the main industry in Ede. Although Ede celebrates different festivals like Egungun Festival, Shango Festival is celebrated as a result of the relationship between Shango and Timi in history.
Timi tí ó kọ́kọ́ wá sí Ede nígbìn ìpìlẹ̀ ayé Aláàfin Ṣàngó ni. Bàbá wa kan nínú ìtàn bíi náà tó jẹ́ Timi. Nígbà tí wọ́n bí bàbá yẹn, wọ́n rí tó di ọwọ́ tí ọwọ́ yẹn ò yà. Títí tẹ dìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe ètùtù. Nígbà tí ó yà ọwọ́ yẹn, wọ́n rí pé ẹ̀dùn àrà tí Ṣàngó máa ń lò ní a bá níbẹ̀.
Among all the delicacies in Ede, Eko Anila is the people's favorite.
Kò sí ní tá a lè fi lájẹ, a lè fi jẹ ẹ̀kọ. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀kọ ti jẹ́ oúnjẹ gbajúmọ̀ àti ojúlùmọ̀ fún Ede, a lè fi jẹ ẹ̀bà, a lè fi jẹ báńkú, a lè lo àmàlà. Èyíkéyìí tá a fẹ́ nínú òkèlè la lè fi lájẹ.
No doubt, Ede is one of the most important and oldest towns which cannot but be mentioned in the history of Yoruba land.
Wow.
Wow.
The culture.
Beautiful.
The myth is the relationship between Shango and Timi.
Timi, yes.
Yes. So I wanted to ask that, did he really come out into the world with a real axe?
Yes.
Wow.
That Timi, when they gave birth to the child, the palm was very close until the 8th days when they want to name the king. They understand the palm could not be washed. They now went to Oyo to consult Oba. Sango Alaafin Sango by then. He now sent some Sango worshippers to Ede. When they do the ritual, the child come open the palms. They met Edwara. You know Edwara? Kauri.
Oh.
Thunderstone. I'm sorry.
Thunderstone.
It was that time they now dictate that this child he should be Sango worshipper, and he also was made the king that time.
Look at that.
Wow. Yes, that's like.
See, one of the things I love about Ongacious is I personally I'm learning about places that I've only known existed in my country. Look at this story now. Yetunde is here for you today, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Tell Alhaji what you want to do today.
Sir, today I want to cook Ilala Sepo in Yoruba land. We call it Ilala Sepo. That is the most special soup in Ede. But if we cook that soup, we normally use eko. That is eko elewe. We call it eko elewe because nowadays people are using this white nylon paper. But this one is eko elewe. That is what I want to prepare for our daddy today.
In your soup, won't you put a jagbe or
Daddy, don't worry. Everything is available.
God bless you.
Amen.
In this place, we make the best soups from anywhere in Nigeria. And I'm sure she's going to make you the best Ilala Sepo.
She has promised me.
Yes.
I'm now ready for you. I'm expecting.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you came hungry to our show because I'm hungry too.
We eat together.
Inshallah. Shall we go to the kitchen and begin our work?
Yes, right.
Falake?
I leave you in together with them.
Let's just hope I don't get full before we serve.
Just close. Okay, well, with Hila, you can't close the pot. I was saying you shouldn't smell too much of it so that you can preserve your appetite for when the food comes.
That pot is remaining open. We're going to do it for Alhaji the proper way.
Okay.
You see, sir.
Oda.
Yetunde, she's a lovely person and she's Ben.
Yetunde lọkọ ń pè. Yetunde lọkọ ń pè torí ọbẹ̀ ilá àtàmàlà ni. That's good.
That's great.
Yes.
So, sir, after the break, we're going to come back and you're going to give us so many stories about how you became an actor.
Okay.
I remember when we were very little, we used to watch you on TV, and so we want to hear all about it.
I will do that.
Yes, we'll be right back after the break.
It's all in my brain.
Introducing the new ONGA ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
ONGA. ONGA. Mama's helping hand.
You are watching Ongacious and I am in the kitchen assisting Yetunde as she makes okra soup. Ila, Yes. Ila. Ilasepo. Alasepo.
Yes.
Ila.
Alasepo.
Alasepo. Sounds very interesting. So the first thing we're going to do is our ingredients. So what do we have?
This is our meat.
We have beef
and pomo.
And pomo inside together. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. This is our dry fish.
We have dried fish here.
In Yoruba, they call this one eja panla.
Panla.
We have our iru.
We have the dried iru here. The dawa locust beans.
Yes, ma'am. We have our onion.
We have onions.
We have our pepper, which is called atarodo.
We have atarodo. We call it atarugu in Hausa.
In Yoruba is atarodo.
Atarodo, yes.
This is our okra.
Okay, we have blended okra.
This is our pepper.
We have
Cameroon
black pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah.
This one is the red pepper.
Okay, are we going to use that also?
No, any one out of it.
Which one do you prefer?
I prefer the Cameroon.
Okay, good.
This is our crayfish.
We're going to use crayfish.
This is our salt.
We're going to use salt.
This is our Ongacious to make it tasty. And lastly, this is our red oil.
And we have red oil. So what's the first thing that goes into the pot?
The first thing is water.
Okay, so let me do that for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when we put water onto the fire, what happens next?
We pour our meat.
Okay, how much water do you want in here?
Just small to boil the meat.
Okay.
The meat and the pomo, we pour it together.
So our beef and pomo have already been washed and cleaned, and they're going into the pot now.
Then we slice our onion.
Okay. Do you want me to do that for you? I'm here to assist in any way I can.
Okay.
All right then. So cover our pot. I don't want Folake smelling anything until we're nearly done. So what else? After we chop up the onions, what do we do next?
Then we wash our panla fish.
Okay, so you do that, I chop this, and then you can tell me what we're going to do next.
After washing the fish,
yes,
we add it into the meat.
We will put it into the meat so it cooks together.
Yes.
Okay, so the panla,
yes, ma'am,
the pomo,
and the meat
and the beef are going to cook together until they are soft. And then what do we do next?
Then we put our salt.
Then we season.
And our Ongacious.
And we season with salt and our onga spice. Then what else are we going to do?
We wait like 5 or 10 minutes for the meat to boil.
Okay. Well. So I'm going to put the onions into the pot, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Do I need to add anything to the beef and pomo? A little salt?
Small.
Small. Okay. So while she's wrestling with that panla, I am putting a little bit of salt into the beef. Folake, you know what I want to hear?
What's that?
I want to hear Alhaji tell us more about everything.
I'm waiting to hear all that as well. We're here with you, sir, and it's an honor. A great honor to have you, Alhaji Aderemi Adedeji, popularly known as...
I've not gone to Mecca.
Okay.
I'm Chief.
You are Chief.
Aderemi Adedeji Olofana, the Shoba Loju of Edeland.
Okay. You grew up knowing Olofa, you know, with all those old Yoruba plays that were so interesting and so exciting. So, can you tell us báwo lẹ ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe eré?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Kí n kọ́kọ́ mú láti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
Torí mo mọ̀ pé ẹ béèrè débẹ̀ náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, sir.
A bí mi ní ìdílé Bàbá Abdulsalam Aderemi ní ilé Jagun Olúkòsì, Ẹdẹ ní ọdún 1950. mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ iléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní St. Peter's Anglican Primary School 1957 when I was an age of 7.
ṣé ní Ẹdẹ náà?
Lẹ́dẹ̀ ni níjọba wa mọ̀ ọ́ débẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ náà ni a ti ṣàkíyèsí pé nǹkan kan bẹ tí wọ́n ń pè ní tíátà. Bá a tiẹ̀ kéré wọ́n á máa ń pè nǹkan kan ní annual entertainment. December gbogbo iléèwé alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń ṣe annual entertainment. Inter-house sport yàtọ̀ o. Entertainment yẹn ni pé wọ́n á pè àwọn òbí wa jọ wọ́n á ti kọ story pàápàá irú school tẹ́bi ti jáde wọ́n lè kọ Adam and Eve, Reign of the Mighty, oríṣiríṣi ìtànú bíbélì àtàwọn ìtàn àròsọ náà wọ́n á wá pè wá wọ́n á pè fún wa kò yé wa àmọ́ sí nǹkan àmọ́ yí pé ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìṣoníṣẹ́ nígbà tí mo kúrò ní St. Peter Primary School 1962 mo bọ́ sí Baptist Secondary Modern School Odi-Omu 1964 mo ṣe tán ní 1965 ìgbà yẹn tá a bá jáde school wọ́n máa ń fún wa ní iṣẹ́ teaching ṣe ìjọba wa gbégi lé pé anybody tí yóò bá ṣe teacher kó lọ teachers college ṣùgbọ́n owó já wa ń tàn mọ́ lèmi fi lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ cabinet maker. A great tea carpenter. Yes, mo ní C&G City and Grid torí bí mo ṣe kọ́ṣẹ́ tán Ministry of Works and Transport mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ ní Adéọ̀yọ́ tuntun Ring Road State Hospital. Tẹ́lí ní 1972 ni mo join group kan Oyetunji concert party. Although Oyetunji is also from Ede but Ìbàdàn la jọ ń gbé. Títí tèmi náà fi tójú bọ́ bíi 1972 la wá dá tíátà Ọlọ́fà náà lẹ̀.
So bí orúkọ yẹn ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn Ọlọ́fà náà.
Ọlọ́fà náà kì í ṣe orúkọ bàbá ẹnìkan kan wa. Ọba ìlú Ẹdẹ tó tẹ ìlú Ẹdẹ dó ni à ń pè ní Tìmì Àgbàlẹ̀ Ọlọ́fà náà. The flaming arrow he used tí ọba ta ọfà sókè iná ó yọ lẹ́nu ọrùn ní wọ́n fi sọ di Àgbàlẹ̀ Ọlọ́fà iná. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ táwa bá lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ wọn àwọn bàbá kan ń bẹ tí wọ́n jẹ́ individual theatre bíi bàbá Ayédèjọbí ọ̀gá Adóládìpọ̀ Ṣẹ́gun Olùbùkún àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan ń bẹ tó yẹ pé ó ṣòro dáadáa lẹ̀ nítorí pé tẹ́ ẹ bá dá fìlà jọ dá owó jọ dá aṣọ jọ níjọ́ ọ̀yà bá dé kálukú òun tiẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n gbòòyà wa rí i pé àwọn kan ń bẹ wọ́n pera wọn ní Olúyọ̀lé theatre group àwọn yẹn Ìbàdàn ni wọ́n orúkọ ọba Ìbàdàn ni àwọn kan ń bẹ Ajagungbadé theatre group látògbómọ̀ṣọ́ then àwọn kan ń bẹ Ládìgbòlù theatre group from Ọ̀yọ́ Muslim daṣọ fún jọlọ aṣọ pé ẹ ṣe jẹ́ àánú ọmọ jẹ́ Tìmì Àgbàlẹ̀ Ọlọ́fà náà theatre. Ìgbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣí cultural center wọ́n wá pè àwa náà fún audition pé ká lè pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣèré tí ó jọ ṣeré ọ̀ kéékèèké ní gbogbo wa ń gbà náà ẹni tó lọ yẹ audition wa wò tó lọ ṣe audition fún wa lórí pé a ṣe dáadáa nípa eré tá a kọ́kọ́ kọ How Ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ come to be called Tìmì that is Alápò Tìẹ̀mì inú ẹ̀ dùn. Lọ́wọ́ ni ká má jẹ́ Tìmì Àgbàlẹ̀ Ọlọ́fà náà ó ti pọ̀ jù láti kọ sórí pósítà láwa ṣọ́ọ̀tìnẹ̀ sí Ọlọ́fà náà tíátà.
But ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń ṣeré nísìnyí àbí ẹ ti stop ẹ ti retire.
Àbúrò mi iṣẹ́ ń ṣe mọ́ ni owó ń ṣe mọ́ yàn n ò mọ rúta n ò mọ gìrìtà iṣẹ́ àrí orí ìtàgé kí n rojọ́ yìí náà ni Olúwa fi rán mi mo ń ṣeré.
Ṣé ètò máa ń act lórí stage àbí ẹ máa ń ṣe films ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n yàtọ̀ díẹ̀.
Ọ̀kàrí stage play ni gbogbo wa fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó tó di pé fíìmù dé ṣe mọ̀ pé lẹ́yìn stage tẹlifíṣàn ló wọlé. Ngbò wá tásìkò kan ọmọ kan of the blessed memory Muyideen Aromire òun ló wá ṣe research débi pé wọ́n kan àwọn bọ́ọ̀sì kan gbà náà pé àgbè tẹlifíṣàn wọnú ẹ̀ àkọ́jú ẹ̀ sáwọn audience àwa ń ṣeré tẹlifíṣàn wọ́n wá edit ẹ̀ sí 2 hours bá a ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ home video nu ṣó ti yọ nísìn so home video yẹn ó fún aláǹfààní àti lo many locations bíi odò igbó ilé òòṣà gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá a lè rù wá stage bí ó ṣe di wípé kálukú wa rí i pé ọ̀nà gidi lè yí nítorí pé àwa ń rí different locations ní stage wa ń rọra ń lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ tó jẹ́ stage ò mọ̀ lọ ní wípé ìnáwó torí nígbà náà bàbá gba mọ́tò a lè gba mọ́tò kéré ó dé ó dalẹ̀ kí obìnrin tó tẹ̀lé a lọ káwọn òbí ẹ̀ fọwọ́ lé àtùpà báyìí mo mú o wọ́n á dàrú àní mọ bí ẹnì kọ̀ọ̀kan gbà ọ̀gá nìkan ni ó kù pẹ̀lú ẹrù tàbí kójò ṣú káwọn èèyàn sì ti máa gba tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì kójò dé kálukú túká kójò agbowó wa gangan àwọn àdánwò tá a rí o ó wá mú wa yà sí di tẹlifíṣàn.
ẹ ṣé gan. The stories are so amazing.
Okay.
When we come back after the break, we're going to take more stories from our Baba here today. We'll be back after these short messages.
Introducing the new ONGA ginger, onion and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
ONGA. ONGA. Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back. We are in the Ongacious kitchen making okra soup. So the ingredients that went into our pot, we put our okra, we put our dried fish, we put our panla,
yes, ma'am.
We put our red oil, we put our pomo, we let it all cook, and then what did we do? We sieved it out.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we boiled the water, and then we put the okra.
And mixed together.
And we mixed it together. So what do we need to put in now?
We need our Ongacious.
Our Ongacious seasoning.
Yes, ma'am.
Please. So how many of those do you need?
Just 2.
1, 2.
2.
Okay. Should I open these for you?
Yes.
Okay. So we are now putting 2 cubes of onga. Here we go. So how many minutes are we going to allow the okra to cook for?
Like 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yes, everything will be ready now.
Because I'm hungry, Oye, today.
Like 3 minutes.
At this rate, I might start taking the soup right from the... Yes.
Wait, let it down.
I should wait for you to finish cooking.
Yes.
You don't know, maybe my tongue is late, but I can just feel my belly.
Just wait.
So 2 cubes of onga just went into our okra soup.
Ẹ ṣe kíá o.
Ambo.
Ẹ ṣe kíá.
Ambo.
Let me speak my language. Ẹ dákun ambo.
Ẹ dákun ambo.
Oh.
Fọlákẹ́. Dúró.
Ẹ ṣe kíá jọ. But how's it going over there actually?
It's going perfect. We're almost done. In 3 minutes, you and Alhaji should be seated at that table.
Oh wow, but
yes,
I still have so many things to ask him. Okay, let me quickly ask. It's been a wonderful time with you, sir. And I want to know, what is the difference between the acting industry now and Boshe Watele? You know, in the starter days or the early days and now. Ṣé yàtọ̀ wà?
Ìyàtọ̀ díẹ̀ ló wà.
Okay.
Kò sí yàtọ̀ nínú bá a ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀hún. Ìyàtọ̀ bẹ̀ ni pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó bá jẹ́ òṣèré àtijọ́ wọ́n á lọ stage wọ́n á lè entertain audience bí 1 million èèyàn wà ní hall ta ni a ṣeré fún we be able to do that.
So it's the same entertainment,
yes.
Okay.
The difference is that some of us nowadays have become millionaires.
And that is good, isn't it?
And in those days, nobody will give you unless you go to Ile Onikoma and dance for them, jest for them, they will now give you penny, 2 pence, 3 pence is the elder.
But that is good. That means that there is more value on the art now than there was then.
Yes, there is more value.
And one of the reasons why that exists today is because of fathers like you that brought up the industry and placed a value on it, isn't it?
Glory be to God.
Hallelujah. Do you have, were there people that you trained, maybe starting out, and they're, carrying their weight now in the industry?
I thank God. I've trained many people, both ladies, let me say women and men.
Wow.
Yes. One woman, we call her Tola Oladokun. She's now a famous actress.
Actress, yes, really.
Then there's one Muslim Udashofunjo. She's still in the industry.
Then
Feso Oyewole is there. Feso Oyewole is retired teacher.
Wow.
Is contesting for the Secretary General of our Noble Association, Tampa.
Wow.
Nigeria.
So you have so many people, sons and daughters that you have passed on the culture.
Then
and
one
great.
is Abdullahi Eleni, very small boy in those days. I used to call him Emofe Kuroshes, toro le digi ọ̀pẹ ńlá lọ́la. And òkúrò ọ̀hún ti digi ọ̀pẹ toro máa ń pe àwa bàbá rẹ̀ síṣẹ́ tí ó fún wa lówó nísìn.
That's great.
Yes.
Okay, we love music here.
Yeah.
We love the arts, and we have one of the best bands in the world. Any music, anything you like, they can play for you.
Okay, that's good.
So we want you to pick some songs, and we're going to dance today. We love dancing, we love music.
My band boys are younger boys.
Really?
I don't know if they can know the person I want to choose. But I know Bomo Obata Yobaroba.
Benz.
Dr. Orlando Owo.
Oh, yes.
Bàbá wa ẹ kú kalẹ̀ o. Má wò mí roro o, má wò mí roro o. Má wò mí roro kí mọ́tò máa dí góòlù. Má wò mí roro bí mọ́tò máa ń gíjù lọ́jà o. Má wò mí roro kí mọ́tò máa gíjù lọ́jà o. Bàbá rí wa lóde wàá rí wa ò wá dẹ pẹ̀lú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lájọ ń fojú tẹ́wọ̀ bọ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ bọ̀ òkú tọrẹ jẹ. Àgùntàn adẹ́jáde jẹ́ tí o jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ alára ń jẹ. Bí o sí ẹlẹ́yìn mi bàbá o, má dàgbù ọ̀ lọ́wọ́. Tálálàbàárò mi, olúwalálàbà. Tálálàbàárò mi, olúwalálàbà. Tálálàtìlẹ́yìn mi, olúwalálàbà. Tálálàbàárò mi, olúwalálà. Olúwalálàbàárò mi o. Tálálàtìlẹ́yìn mi. Ẹ̀wù tó bù mí. Ọlọ́run gbà lọ́ mi, tálálàbàárò mi, olúwalálàbàárò mi o. Tálálàbàárò mi, olúwalálàbàárò mi o. Bàbá ni bàbá jẹ́. Bàbá ni ẹ̀. Bàbá wa ṣùgbọ́n ó bá fún wa lọ́mọ rere tó bá fún wa lọ́mọ rere fún wa lówó kábí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Bàbá wa ṣùgbọ́n ó bá fún wa lọ́mọ rere tó bá fún wa lọ́mọ rere fún wa lówó kábí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí kéré sí nọ́mbà. Wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n bìtì wọ́n kéré wọ́n súnmọ́ àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí kéré sí nọ́mbà wa. Bàbá wa ṣùgbọ́n ó máa mú wa lámà rere tó máa mú wa lámà rere fún wa lọ́wọ́ kábí ṣe kẹrẹ o. Wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí kéré sí nọ́mbà wa. Wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n kéré wọ́n bìtì wọ́n kéré wọ́n súnmọ́ àwọn ọmọdé wọ̀nyí kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa wọ́n kéré sí nọ́mbà wa.
Welcome back. You are still watching Ongacious, and personally, I had fun helping Yetunde make okra soup. We have a guest at our table today, and it's always a pleasure. Welcome, Chief AYO Adeleke.
Thank you.
Well, as you can see, the table is set, the food is here, and we are about to dig in thanks to ONGA, Mama's Helping Hand. Yetunde, please. So she was telling me that we needed to leave the pot open, or the okra would stop having the, what's the word now, the elasticity?
Yeah,
Yes.
withdraw.
Yes.
Yeah. I think something
Thank you.
about heat, when you cover the pot for too long, it doesn't have that same
I remember
texture
growing up,
anymore.
my mom told me that if I put salt into okra,
Yeah.
it will lose its elasticity also.
I'm not sure if that's
It does
correct.
happen.
Really?
Yes.
So then
I
how
do
do you
not cook
how do
okra.
you season the
Just
okra
my
when you
ONGA
cook?
cubes. Thank you. Yes, just my
Aha.
ONGA cubes.
No salt.
No.
Interesting.
To taste, of course. You know now.
Ó ti kárí
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir.
fún àlejò mi.
Okay.
Síbí
Yes,
ló
sir.
fi jẹ tiẹ̀.
Yes, sir. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, sir.
Ọ̀lẹ̀ odò bí ewé rẹ̀. Àyọ̀fọ̀ pa sílù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir.
Ta ni ọkọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀?
Ẹ̀yin lẹ máa
Ṣé
kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀
mi
sir.
lè bá lálejò?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir, ẹ̀yin lálejò wa.
Yétúndé orí ọ̀yàtọ̀ lónìí o. Kí làṣírí ẹwà oúnjẹ rẹ yìí?
ONGA ni sir.
ONGA. Mo rí pé oúnjẹ náà wà Ongacious. Yetunde.
Sir.
Orí rẹ ò ní burú.
Àmín.
Ìtọ̀ ìtàn di àkè ọgbọ́n ò ní tán nù rẹ.
Àmín.
Ọmọ ṣebẹ̀ yóò mọ̀ dùn.
Ẹ ṣé sà.
Bárùkà náà ọ̀fẹ́lẹ́.
Ẹ ṣé sà.
Tó bá ń gbọ́ Yétúndé lọ́kọ̀ ń pè lọ́kọ̀ yé. Tọ́tán, àmì ọmọ jowú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́bẹ̀ lọ́lọ́kọ̀. Keep it on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is really nice here today.
Thank you. Chief, what about you? What do you think about this soup?
I really enjoy the food. Very delicious, honestly.
It's Ongacious.
It's Ongacious.
Thank you,
Good.
Yes. We've heard the correct word now. Yetunde, this is really good.
Really, really good.
Really
Thank
good.
you. And the amala is so soft.
Well made. It has been a very, very eventful day here at the Ongacious studio. Thank you so much for joining us. Chief Adeleke, we thank you for sitting at the table with us.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Yetunde.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to probably wash my hands and eat. Alhaji, we're so glad you graced us with your wisdom and your presence here today. Amen, sir. And Falake, we need to work on something after this, you know, ba? Join us next week for a whole hour of music, dance, culture, wellness tips, and healthy meals. Like this okra. You have watched a whole hour of Ongacious. Good night.